Hey guys, it's Ellie and welcome finally back to Beauty Hacks, Fail or Holy Grail, where we test Pinterest beauty hacks and see if they're fail or a holy grail or a holy fail. You may have noticed it's been like 8 years since we've had Fail or Holy Grail and I have missed it and I think that you guys have too. So let's go ahead and get started with this one. We are doing DIY dry shampoo. So for this hack, you will need cocoa powder and cornstarch, and this one is specifically for brunettes because my hair is brown, so I can really only test on brown hair in this episode. So the reason we're doing this one is because I've been seeing hacks for dry shampoo DIYs all over the internet. A lot of them say just to use cornstarch or just to use cocoa powder or to use baby powder or things like that. And lately there have been tons saying you should mix them together and put them on if you have brown hair together. So I think that's pretty clever. I like the idea of it a lot, so I figured why not test it. So let's go ahead and get this stuff mixed up together. I'm gonna go ahead and cut over to the clip of making the actual stuff and then we'll come back here and test it out. Okay, so I currently have 2 tablespoons of cornstarch in this bowl and 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder in this bowl. So what you're supposed to do is take equal amounts no matter how much you want to use. I chose 2 tablespoons because I don't want to make that much right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to just mix them together. So I'm going to just add them in the same bowl and then whisk it until they are evenly mixed together. Alright, so this is looking pretty well mixed. I think we're good to go. So let's go ahead and get this in my hair. Alright, so now we have our mixture here, and I've seen that the easiest way to apply this is either with a shaker, like a salt shaker, or with a powder brush. So I'm going to be using a powder brush today because I have a couple laying around. So right now, I'll let you know, my hair is on its 3rd day, so I haven't washed it in a couple days, and at this time I would be using a dry shampoo out of a spray. I usually use the Batiste kind, and I'm not sure how much grease you can tell there is, but there is plenty there for us to test with. So, you know, right now my hair is just greasy. There's no products in it whatsoever since I washed it. I've just kind of let it do its thing so that I would be ready to test this for you. So the hack says to just take your powder brush and your cocoa powder cornstarch mixture and you just dip your powder brush in it and tap off any excess. I got quite a bit on there for the first round. Hopefully that won't make too much of a difference. And then you just want to pat that into your roots. This is lighter than my hair, just for what it's worth. I'm gonna add a little more. And so I'm just going to continue parting my hair and putting some in my part here against my scalp, or really the roots of my hair is what I'm really going for here. Alright, now that I have quite a bit in my hair, it says to take a brush or your fingers and just run it through. So I'm going to actually use my fingers because this is how I tend to like to do it the most. And for what it's worth, it smells amazing, just like you would think it would. And then maybe I'll run a brush through it as well, just for good measure. Okay, so on that first pass, I don't feel like it's that amazing. I feel like it's still pretty greasy, and it could be maybe my hair is just too far gone, which is possible. But usually, even on day 3, Batiste will really just amp my hair back up. So I'm gonna give it one more pass with the cocoa powder, cornstarch mixture, and see if we can get this to like a nice dry shampooed feeling, because we're not there yet. So let's see. Okay, so here we have it. I think that's the results then. After 2 passes, you know, in the second round I put a lot more on my actual hair and less in my actual parts, and that seemed to make quite a difference. I think it really needed to be applied to all areas of greasiness. So you are gonna have to be very liberal with this, but if you are liberal with it, then it does work. I don't think it's as magnificent as a store-bought, but it definitely does work for what it's worth. I think that it looks better than it did before. It's less greasy for sure. So overall, I don't know if I would trust this on 3rd day hair. Like, I don't think that this is something I would use over my store-bought dry shampoo, but in a pinch, if I didn't have dry shampoo, I would use this, especially if I knew that I was gonna put my hair up, because I tend to wear my hair up if it's extra greasy for you know, if that's good or bad, I don't know, but that's what I do. So if I am ever in a pinch, at least I know that I can use this. I may throw it in a little jar and keep it for a rainy day in case it's needed, but I can't deny that the cornstarch especially seemed to really do work, and it smells really good. So if it does rain while I have this in my hair, I don't know if I'm gonna turn into like a chocolate icing confectionery dream, but I'm willing to find out. It smells amazing. It keeps my hair you know, back to normal when it's greasy. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll this one a Holy Grail. I think in a pinch, this could be a real lifesaver if you just really need to degrease your hair and don't have time to, you know, wash it or use dry shampoo. So for what it's worth, it's a Holy Grail for me. I would love to know what you guys think. Do you guys use cornstarch or baby powder or cocoa powder or anything like that as dry shampoo in a pinch? I can't wait to hear what you guys think. So let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Love you all so much. Bye.